Event 6. 2v2. It's on now. Let's get this started up. Get in the air. Get out to the range.
We're nearly halfway through the training program and we're very satisfied with your performance so far. Let me remind you that the main goal of this program is for you to return to your squadrons and be able to teach all the lessons that you learned here, so that everyone can use them in the skies over North Vietnam. Event 6 is a 2v2, 2 Phantoms against 2 F-86 simulating the MiG-17 with 2 rear-quarter AA-2 ATOLs in their gun. As usual, the fighters will carry 4 AIM-9 Bravos and 4 AIM-7 Echoes. Flash, you will fly with Soupy. At this point, you should be familiar with operating around the knitter. If anything is unclear, take a look at your in-flight guides. The bullseye for today's hop is Reveille Peak. Make a radio call when you're set up. Ski and I will be orbiting 30 miles to the east. The 2 versus 2 scenario further complicates matters with the addition of a second bogey aircraft that also requires monitoring. The exercise will begin with a textbook intercept. Then we'll practice bracketing. Proper crew coordination, crew responsibilities, and radio comm procedures will be crucial to success. Maximum aircraft and weapons effectiveness can only be achieved through an aggressive, competent, and knowledgeable crew functioning as a closely knit team. We have to create instinctive knowledge on each other's reactions to a given situation. This saves crucial seconds when an enemy is encountered. It's not simple. The guy in the backseat is running the radar and he's got to talk. What we call talk your eyes onto the bogey. Once you see him, then the pilot never takes his eyes off. Then you simply maneuver physically to bring your weapons to bear. If you have something to say, make it brief, clear, and concise. And the reason for this is twofold. 1, in air combat, there's often only time for one call, and 2, the recipients of the transmission are often inundated with audio signals, SAM, MiG, warnings, missile tones, flight instructions, and must be able to quickly filter what's being said. I can only stress the importance of using a simple but descriptive brevity code that provides critical information in a standardized format. For example, an aircrew announcing a radar contact might say, Top Gun 1, contact 110, 25 miles, 20 degrees up, 900 knots closure, wall. A crew member making a visual contact might call Top Gun 2, tally-ho, right 2 o'clock high, 2 MiGs crossing right to left at 3 miles. Any questions? Alright then, I look forward to seeing you out at the range. Alright, we'll begin the exercise with a 30-mile intercept. Rios should work their radars and communicate clearly when they detect the bandits. Offset to establish lateral separation and turning room for an AIM-7 shot. Pre-merge shots will not be counted as valid kills, because our aim today is to practice engaged maneuvering. Here's a little trick I want to teach you. The Phantom's J79 engines belch thick black smoke that can be spotted from miles, giving away your position well before you can spot the MiGs. The MiGs don't smoke, so what you want to do is go into min burner at around 10 to 12 miles to get rid of the smoke in order to delay being detected by the bandits. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So you turn in and try to isolate one of the bandits and attack him in unison. One fighter engages, the other goes up, just like you learned on previous events. Any questions so far?
What if the other bandit attacks the free fighter?
Good question. If you pull up into an egg with enough speed, he won't be able to catch you before you can take a shot at the first bandit. He's more likely to stay with his lead. However, when the bogies are not expected to employ a more advanced tactical doctrine, the fighting wing section can actually be considered a singleton. In actuality, the welded wing fighters will probably be somewhat less effective offensively than the singleton because they will be easier to see and they'll be less maneuverable. They should be better equipped defensively, however, because of the additional set of eyeballs available. If any of you get killed, rock your wings and proceed to Reveille Peak at 15,000 feet. Bandits that are kill removed will proceed east to Student Gap. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Right. So let's recap this. 12 miles, min burner. We try to separate them. 2 engaged, 1's free. Looks like we're doing a loose deuce. The call sign Top Gun 1. ID contact. Bearing 110. Range 25. Elevation. Wall. Okay. Well, let's see how this plays out. 2v2. Let's get it.
Top Gun 2-2 ready. Fighters ready. Bandits ready. Check tapes on. Fights on. Fighters echo. Fights on.
I think I see him out there.
Contact 2 ship 090 15,000.
2, offset right 40 degrees. 2.
That means Flash should be out there somewhere to the left of me.
Miles. Bogey is still steady on 270.
15 miles. I don't see anything. Don't see him yet.
12 miles. Let's come nose on. Men burning. Roger.
Oh, there they are. Tally ho. Where's Flash? Where's Flash?
Tally ho. Tally ho.
Tally ho.
2, 1 engaged.
There are bandits. 10 o'clock.
2's free.
2 miles.
2's going up.
Okay. Got a new bogey. Left 50. 35 miles. 36,000.
Box 2.
Kill bandit. Flares.
1 o'clock low now. 1 o'clock low. He's at our 6 o'clock and another at 5
Flares.
o'clock.
2's engaged. 1's free.
Cover me 2. We got one of them. There he is. Couldn't follow me up. Get that airspeed up. There's our other bandit. Let's get him too.
No friend return. It's a bandit.
Fox 1.
Box 1.
That's a kill.
Boom. Fox 1 kill. Woohoo!
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock now.
Wait a minute.
Box 1.
Did that count? Not count? Did I go after the wrong bandit? I think I did. Oh shit.
That's kill.
Good job, Flash.
Copy kill. Bandits, knock it off. Top gun 2-1, knock it off. 2, knock it off. Alright, let me know if you want to do the same setup again, or we can move on to the next scenario.
I like that setup. Let's do the next scenario.
Alright, we've seen how to intercept 2 bogies flying in a welded wing. But what if a surprise cannot be achieved, and the 2 sections turn towards each other approaching head-on, essentially neutral? In this case, each section should normally attempt to bracket the other. The section with the widest initial lateral separation, or the section that commences the bracket first, generally has the advantage. If both bogies turn toward the same fighter, thus giving up their 6 to the other fighter, it essentially becomes a 2v1, where the engaged fighter keeps pressure on the bogies, while the free fighter maneuvers to set up for a shot. If, however, the bogies are using more advanced tactics, they're likely to split up at the merge. The bogies are likely to feel most threatened by the attacking fighter on their side of the formation, and will probably turn toward this attacker in defense. That is, each bogie is likely to turn away from its wingman. Such defensive moves turn the tail of each bogie at the other attacking fighter, which may very well be unseen by the target in any case. For all these reasons, the attacking fighters are more likely to have better rear hemisphere shot opportunities against the bogie on the far side of the enemy formation. Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Another problem inherent to prolonged loose deuce is the prospect that the engagement will break down into 2 separate 1 versus 1s. Although this situation may be manageable by superior fighters, it does increase vulnerability to bogey loose deuce techniques and to additional wildcard attacks. 1v1 engagements most often occur because of a lack of disciplined offensive switching, or because a pilot loses sight of one bogey until it becomes critically defensive. Maintaining a good lookout and high energy reduce the chances of such a situation occurring. Alright, let me know when you're ready.
Well,
Top gun 2-1, ready?
alright, we're gonna see what we can do with this. See how well we can get this done.
Top gun 2-2, ready.
Or if it's just gonna be all blind luck.
Fighters ready. Bandits ready. Check tapes on, fights on. Fighters echo, fights on.
Lead's got 2 ship, 090-21, wall.
2 with the bracket offsetting left 40 degrees. 2's offsetting right. Turning back in, let's come nose on. 2. 12 miles, men burning. Roger.
Okay, bogeys are in sight. Tally 2.
Leads, tally 2. 2's tally. One's engaged. 2's free. Two's in.
Heads up, nailed.
Flares.
12 o'clock now. He's at our 11 o'clock.
Flares.
On a 6, keep it up. One o'clock.
Ah, shit. I'm dead.
Copy kill. Alright, that was just plain stupid.
Yep.
Bandits, knock it off.
Yep. We both got dead on that one.
2 on, knock it off. 2, knock it off.
Should have been better than that.
Check your fuel and let me know if you have enough for another run. Otherwise, let's get back for the debrief.
We got another run.
2 ready. Fighters ready. Bandits ready. Check tapes on, fights on. Fighters echo, fights on.
Alright, this time we will be victorious.
He's got 2 ship 09021 wall.
2 with the bracket offsetting left 40 degrees. 2's offsetting right.
Right.
Turning back in, let's come nose on. 2. 12 miles, men burning. Roger. Leads, tally 2. 2's tally.
I don't see him. Oh, there they are.
Two's engaged. 1's free. 1's going up.
He's at our 8 o'clock.
1's in. Flares!
Lead 4-1, air boss, how do you read? Lead 4-1,
Nailed.
loud and
4
clear.
o'clock.
Flares! Flares!
Oh! Good splash. Good splash.
New bogey. Right 20 degrees. 2 miles, 19,000
So I got to worry about this guy right here on the left.
We have a bandit. 12 o'clock. 2 miles. He's at our 1 o'clock.
Give him a Fox 1.
Fox 1.
Boom.
That's a kill.
Yeah, baby. That was good and quick. That's how it works.
Top Gun 2-1. Knock it off. 2. Knock it off.
Good. Good redemption.
Fuel and let me know if you have enough for another run. Otherwise, let's get back for the debrief.
Let's go debrief. That was redemption. I'll take that. Disrespect flares.
Flares.
My airplane doesn't like being over-G'd. Or not over-G'd, but going past my AOA. Good. Move on.
2.
Tower, Top Gun 2, Fighter 2 at Paiute for the straight in full stop. Number 2 has a leak around his left gear. Over.
Top Gun 2, Indian Springs Tower, roger. You are clear for the straight in. Report 3-mile initial for runway 8. We'll have the crash truck standing by.
Top Gun 2.
Won't need it.
All
Will do.
right, Subi, you've got the lead. Bring her in nice and easy. I'll be on your left wing. 2's got the lead.
They're giving me a straight in. Okay. Okay, so this landing scenario is going to be different.
Now on Bandit 1, Flight of 2 at Butte for the overhead.
I am cleared for the straight in.
Indian Springs Tower, hold your current position. We have a potential emergency situation going on here.
Yep.
Roger, Bandit 1's holding at Butte.
I'm going in IFE on this one. I've got the straight clearance for the straight in. I've got a leak on my left main landing gear. So I got to set this up just right on the straight in. Let's get her slowed down a little bit. Got to get her under 300 knots. Gets real heavy. Yep, there's straight in.
Alright, gears coming down.
See what we got.
I'm
Yep.
showing 3 down and locked.
Flaps.
Roger, you've got all 3 down. You're looking good, buddy. I'm gonna break off now. See you at the Oak Club.
Add in a little
Roger,
bit of
pressure
power.
arms on Jester. Dream on.
Alright, cut the chitter chatter. Jester, now is not the time to ask me about fuel, bro. We're landing.
Top Gun 2-2, initial. Top
Be
Gun
good.
2-2, wind is 1208, cleared to land, runway 8. Top Gun
Yep.
2-2.
That power off. That power back. Slowing her down. Brakes out. Come on, baby. Power's off. That drogue chute.
Top Gun 2, clear the active one able, contact ground.
brakes on.
Top Gun 2-2.
Straighten her up. Alright. Mission's complete. Go cut off. And master's off. Helmet off. Electric power off. And that's event 6, 2v2. Had a bit of a got our butts kicked on that second one, but got it back. So that was pretty cool. Good way to end it.